And we're back with Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. I'm Rob. We have a Lawrence.
The bad man's been found.
We have a George.
Officer Meekin, sir.
And we have Ryan.
We're gonna arrest this man.
I mean, I agree with that statement entirely.
This pussy.
This pussy bitch.
Look, leave Ipsy Dipsy out of this.
I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger-mobile, sir, but I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Rob, take over for a second. You use the bathroom.
Okay. How did you wind up all the way over here?
I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it...
Haha, the good old drop kick. I dished had my fair share of those when I was a kid. That was always the best when you felt one really connect... It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
So, that's right, sir.
That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekin's story, but I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans.
Wait a second, is Lawrence on here?
Yeah. He just went to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay, I was like... I zoned down, I'm like... Wait a second.
That's not Lawrence.
Rob, what are you doing?
I also want to look for the kid who was selling dreams of the Blue Badger mobile. What exactly do you mean by selling dreams?
Sir, exactly as it sounds like, sir.
What?
Sweetness, like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am. Like, innocent drops. The bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am. Like guilty jawbreakers.
What the fuck?
Selling those as I, push the blue Badger, not Batmobile. Almost my sworn duty, ma'am.
Well, therefore you're supposed to call it the Boomermobile.
The Boommobile.
The Boomermobile.
The Boomermobile. Oh, Jesus.
Did I miss anything?
No, we're trying to find a contradiction to this thing, but I can't.
I guess you're just gonna keep pressing this fuck. Have you pressed this statement? So he got distracted. So, like, how did he get distracted? Like, what caused him to get so caught up in this damn role?
Do we have the blue? Yeah, the Blue Badger mobile. Mobile shop work on 3 wheels was parked inside the Wild Garage garage.
It's still here, I think.
Yeah, it's still here. We saw it.
Obviously, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies.
Sir, I'm lying, sir?
Yes. If you're really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badger mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage?
Actually, I just lost track, sir.
Lost track of what?
The time. By the time I realized that the Blue Badger mobile was nowhere to be found, sir.
Would you mean it was perhaps stolen?
Don't look at me.
And that's when I came back to the area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. Well, that's when I found you, that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
A likely story. Who do you think this is going to buy such a convoluted tale as that?
Convenient.
You, sir.
And what exactly is so convenient about his story?
Convenient.
The car getting stolen, it's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story.
Sorry. Car stealing is unbelievable. What? I think it's like a normal crime, Lang.
What the fuck?
It happens every day.
Lang's arrested. Lang's got the highest arrest rate of every man at Interpol, but not a single one of those crimes has been for joyriding.
I think we assume the car was used alright. To move the dead body.
What?
You killed him in some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
But it wasn't me, sir. The killer, sir. It wasn't me, sir.
Agent Lang, wait!
What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you, truth, smooth. I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy court with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You boorish buffoon! Oh, what?
I think you need to leave.
What?
We need to get the body autopsy and you guys are getting in the way.
You would interfere in another one of my investigations?
Hey now, let's not forget who actually holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here.
Ugh.
I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
Ugh.
Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight, if you don't. I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
You call that an
Drop microphone.
What?
I said drop.
Ryan, you spent money on that.
Lang's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, it's perfect for me.
It's true. March 13. Ugh, chase out like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Kay?
there's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything, however I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with it ever.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what way they try, murder's the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove it by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself.
Alright, and I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go!
How about asking Thanos? I'm pretty sure Guy murdered pretty easily. I still never said she could be my assistant, but I'm just gonna drop the issue. Alright, let's go look at this Easter egg. What we should do is locate the real scene of the murder.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh shit, let him out. Let him out his pound. Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium. Hurry, sir. There's an epic Pokemon battle going on, sir. And also, this is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium.
A Pokemon battle?
Yes. Oh wait, that's not me.
You. What do we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
The jig up. Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir. You can be the champion.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then let's head to the stadium and meet this witness.
So it's all paperwork and donuts?
Wait, no, don't go, no. Oh, I think you can walk back, I don't know.
Why do we need to walk back?
Oh, the Easter egg.
Happy Easter.
I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
I know who this is.
Is
No,
this...
I know who it is. I'm just trying to think how to
Okay.
do her voice. How do I do nerdy girl?
I mean, I can have her if you really don't want to.
No, I can do it. I'm just trying to think.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Lawrence, if you take any longer, I'm stealing it.
It's fine. Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, look.
Long time no see. You are Miss Emma Skye, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Skye. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as a witness and prosecutor. People got very mad about that case. Very mad.
because it was so fucking long.
No, they also got mad. I think some people also got mad at it because of some continuity fuck-ups or whatever.
It's a continuity issue between Miles Edgeworth's taking over the case and him leaving, but...
And also fraud and all that other shit.
Yeah.
But I thought you had gone to Europe to study forensics. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad? You bet. Not anything. I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see. Well, let's see if we can leave the area and see if we get the Easter egg. I don't know. Can we?
Where are you going, Mr. Edgeworth? We have to find the witness before that mean old werewolf does.
You're right. But I don't care. I'm leaving. I must be my lover. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances?
Oh, I was going to introduce myself. I'm Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad right now to become a forensic scientist. How about you?
Well, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday, and I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief.
A great thief? Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble.
All the brain cells.
In any case, we have much to
Oh, the brain cells.
In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do.
Emma Guy.
So why are you here, Emma? Well, I just so happened to decide to come back home from spring break. Like I just said like 2 seconds ago. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I'd really wanted to welcome you back to at the airport, but I just missed you.
Aww.
And how exactly did you know I was here? Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
Holy shit.
Which makes no sense considering he technically would have taken a car at some point.
Jesus.
This end is the greatest, is so wonderfully scientific. He sprayed his chemical on the ground, and when he shined a special light on it, zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble glass in a glass tube. It's almost magic, scientifically speaking. Meanwhile, she's kind of playing video games.
It reminds me of Gumshoe saying, scientifically speaking, of course, this is a metal detector.
It's what, smart Gumshoe. Gumshoe, but he has a big brain.
Scientifically speaking, it detects metal.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. Pray, certain woman, never find out the secret. And I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed. Huh? What are you all talking about? Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? Well, I didn't get hard from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your dark scientific doohies right now, pal, he said. What was that man thinking? Or rather not thinking. He hasn't meant to do that. So let me guess, it's been a murder, right? Yes, unfortunately. I don't like that look in her eye. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? Alright, time to search around. Let's go to the stand. The back pink Batmobile is what I mean. I'm sure this is another Batmobile.
Yeah, but it's a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
No shit. I thought it was the exact same color.
That's a fucking brilliant way to say it's burning your eyes.
Yes, this retina-searing pink model. What's that off in the distance? Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, hey, it's the Pink Badger! Badger, get!
Badger, 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 badger.
Mushroom,
More
mushroom.
bother.
Mushroom,
Just why did you
mushroom.
see these sort of things? Oh god, who's taking her now?
Mushroom man.
I remember who he was giving this to. I think we know who we were giving this to, right, Rob?
Who? I took this, remember?
Oh no, George is taking it according to the list.
Is he?
According to the list. I think we said before it would be really funny.
That was before she popped up at the end of fucking Trials and Tribulations.
Doesn't matter.
It's up to George. George.
I don't even fucking know who this
George
is.
hasn't spoken
It's gonna
much.
be an really old lady who doesn't fucking shut the fuck up.
Think-
Oh my
think
god,
Dr.
is this old bag?
Yeah. I think Dr. Crowler is in terms of.
It's an apt description, actually.
Okay, give it a go, but my voice won't last very long, so it might not be
Okay,
a good
if it
idea.
won't last very long, then I'll
You know, I can try. I can try.
Nah, it's because Lawrence is being finicky about what I put down on the roll thing. That's why.
That's fine, doesn't matter.
But I took this at the end of Trials and Tribulations, so I was gonna do it.
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
I mean, neither of the two have its line right now. May as well give it to one of the two.
Like I said,
yeah, we'll give Ryan.
there's only 4
Everyone
people
have-
here. But
Let Ryan have fun. Anyways, are you by any chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak badger piece of shit movement. Rob, we must leave now. Leave. This is leave. Leave.
just gonna walk away.
Not that way, the other way. That's where the exit is, Rob. The other way.
Menacing aura glows.
Damn it.
You know, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, but the witness is right here. No, let's talk to the witness. He sucks.
Right. Anyway, George has got the guy who comes next anyway, so.
I don't know, the guy who comes next to us. Anyways.
Alright, who's the.
I can't take a bit inside that stuffy hand anymore.
That works.
That works. No! No! Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was Satan. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and got a good break.
Ain't you, Poe? But couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really. I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive, a standing character. But you couldn't go pick up what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and I'm tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm gonna be just direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of walking nightmare.
Waking. But yeah.
So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger.
You could say that, but right now I'm just I'm the Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this bitch.
My name is Windy Oldbag.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Did you say old windbag?
No, it's Windy Oldbag. You can call me Windy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy.
Nice to meet you, Granny. I'm Kay Faraday.
What do I care about you whippersnappers like you?
Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite.
Oh boy, we have to ask about Wendy Oldbeck.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels last time we met?
I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today.
Getting on my nerves, I called out to directly correct.
I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgepoo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are talking with 2 young girls.
Wow.
Men are all the same. They don't matter how old they are. Well, why the other day you noticed you went to go get it red, and when he was looking at her, he tried to stand and...
You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Did you do that on purpose?
No,
Hey,
that does it
that just
automatically.
Hey,
Okay.
please, I'm begging you. I am praying to a higher power. By all means,
I'm
necessary.
trying, Rob. I can't speak that fast.
Do not provoke her any further. To be fair, we can't.
It's not you're not expected to. I managed to succeed by the force of whatever will took over me at the time in Trials and Tribulations to do it. But I'm the only person who has actually succeeded.
Because
When that happens, it's because she's an old fucking windbag. She just doesn't shut up.
I mean, for me, I could have tried, Rob, but it was much better to just go.
Yeah.
The witness.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, and even if she is, she's going to be useless anyways. I don't think Fate's going to be kind to her anyways.
We're all hoping she isn't.
I saw what happened.
Of course she did.
I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that, Edgepoo?
So it's true, she is the witness.
Mental sigh.
I guess we can't ignore the old bag. Tough love is right.
Ryan?
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
Oh, Christ.
What old bag witnessed?
I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Okay. You really haven't played Ace Attorney before, have you?
Nope.
I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately...
What's that unfortunate you tacked on the end of that's supposed to mean, Edgepoo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
Alright, what's... boy.
One of the many pains of being Edgeworth.
One of the many pains of playing Ace Attorney.
Oh, no, just being Edgeworth in general. It's just like, everywhere he goes.
Alright, time to press.
Is that what we have to do here? You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
You may not think of it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive.
Oh, Lord, Waterman.
You smell sweat, your hips creak with pain, you even begin to dream about work.
Oh, I know
That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know?
Well, while it shows to come take a break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
Oh, no.
The dead badger. So what did you see while you were resting? I'm not going to call you the Pink Badger, you don't deserve that title.
Oh yes, that. Well...
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
They look like your average Joes, completely uninterested and not worth fawning over.
Helpful.
I'm telling you, they were so boring I didn't even remember beyond that.
But did they have any special features? Anything that you can recall would be very helpful.
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men.
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth. Are you into this old lady?
I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous, and I'm going to shoot you in the face, kid.
It's
You
alright,
make that reference again.
those two were just fowls compared to a stallion like you.
Stallion, Christ.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest and immediately I laid eyes upon them. They may as well be drop dead now.
What a miss.
The old bag is trying really hard to get that dick-sucking privilege.
Yeah,
That's my dick.
I'm pretty sure meanwhile Gumshoe in the distance.
Just fuming.
George.
Angry gumshoe noises.
Angry Gums. You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go help the person that got shot?
I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
You know you could have taken the bullet instead of them. That would do us all a favor. Two men, one bullet.
But then I get rid of my indiscriminate youth.
2 men, 1 bullet. Sounds like a poor movie. Anyways, it's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on with your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify.
What the fuck happened there? Suddenly the clock showed up.
I mean, how could you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Yeah, like it just suddenly showed the time for me, like 1:52. I was like, what?
Really weird.
Really big.
Self-centered, aren't we?
While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth.
No. I mean, yes.
So about this new problem...
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
Oh my goodness.
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean, I swear it's something you're going to like.
What is that gadget you're holding there?
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
It looks like the name print on my workplace. Oh, I should have known it would be worthless.
Don't be like that. What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood!
Welcome to Fever Dreams. What the fuck?
This is a recreation of a murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Little Thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
You think? Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I use it like this... Let's see, Miss Oldbag said that the 2 men were facing each other, and then a gunshot rang out, and then the victim fell to the ground.
Ah, so this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See, so what do you think?
I have to say I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu.
Indeed.
Well, but if there isn't enough information or something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
You know what, I can use this to authenticate the validity of the witness's testimony.
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, the simulation is a recreation of the witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I got Little Thief with me, so if you just let me know, okay?
Well, I know the obvious contradiction.
The distance?
Well, for that, is the where the gunshot wound was, it would have gone straight through him, but...
Well, yeah, it got shot from his abdomen to his shoulder. So
Yeah.
you'd have to get shot from below or something.
Whoops, accidental line skip.
That's right, but...
Kay, if you skip my line again, I'm going to slap you. Hey,
can't
but if
slap
that's the
me,
case,
I'm
then we've
like-
already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Missing item? What? Let's talk about the costume. I presume it means the costume.
I don't think it's the costume, because we don't know that Colin was wearing one.
I thought it'd be like where he was shot, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that's not a thing that's missing, that's...
Would it be this?
I don't know. I have no idea.
No. I think it's the fact that he's not wearing his costume.
Can't be the costume, because we don't know that he was wearing a costume.
No, as far as we're aware, the kidnap... No, Rob, we think we have a hunch that he's the victim. Like the victim was a kidnapper.
Oh. Let's see. A piece of evidence shows the missing item. I don't fucking know.
Well, guess.
Let's take a look.
Are the greatest in the fucking game.
Ah, it's... Okay.
So what's missing then?
Blood.
Or did you search it up,
Yeah.
bitch?
Oh my god, you're
This is
so
the
lame.
contradiction.
Is something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. You think about how do we deduce that the cover crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right, the fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Edgy Poo, how can you doubt me like that?
Easily.
Are you calling me a liar?
Yes.
I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down.
We didn't.
You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't figure a reason as to why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. And it's the costume, probably. It's not possible that the victim was wearing a costume.
So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume there's a very good chance that he was. And that if he was struck while he was inside one of those stolen costumes.
And Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
If you think it would be pretty easy if we could find some footprints, but the problem is finding them since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those.
Right. We'll see you guys next time on Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. We'll see you around.
Edgeworth is having a bad day.
Edgeworth's having like the worst day in existence.
Yep.